I'm tickled pink that things are rosy and skies are blue once again. Let the bygones go bye-bye. No more will I sigh or cry. Do-do-do-do-do. I'm tickled pink, the moon is yellow, and I'm your fellow tonight. Soon we'll reach that red letter day, when I will pop the question and you say okay. Say then we'll be married in the month of May. I'm tickled pink that things are rosy and skies are blue once again. Let the bygones go bye-bye. No more will I sigh or cry. I'm tickled pink, the moon is yellow, and I'm your fellow tonight. Soon we'll reach that red letter day, when I will pop the question and you say okay. Say then we'll be married in the month of May.
Living for you. It's easy living. voice in the darkness, or at least the radiation. We interrupt our regularly scheduled program for some news. Here's a question for all you faithful listeners. Have you guys and gals ever seen a tree? No, not those shriveled black things. I'm talking real trees. Brown bark, green leaves, photosynthesis, all that good stuff. Now what am I, the all-powerful three-dog, Bow Wow Wow, but to tell you that somewhere right here in the capital Wasteland is a place with lots of trees. A veritable oasis of green in that depressing sea of brown. Look, it was years ago, and I may have been experimenting with Jet at the time. But I'm telling you, it's out there. Until next time, this is Three Dog, ow! And you're listening to Galaxy News Radio, bringing you the truth, no matter how bad it hurts. Up next, we've got a public service announcement. Listen up, children, this stuff is important. Remember, children, when the raiders come, there ain't no shame in locking your doors, barricading the windows, and cowering under the nearest bed. When these psychos come to play, they have one thing on their minds: making your life as fucking miserable as humanly possible. Raiders can't be bargained or reasoned with. And ain't no use surrendering, because they'll just shoot you anyway. So run, hide, or fight if you've got the balls and the guns. But for God's sake, don't go waving the white flag. They'll just strangle you with it. And now, some music.
And I'll go through fire as he wants it, so it will be. Crazy cause because I'll do right now the impossible will take a little while. I say I'll care forever, and I mean forever, if I have to hold up the sky. Crazy calls me. Sure, I'm crazy, crazy in love, am I? Like the wind that shakes the bough, he moves me with a smile. The difficult I'll do right now. The impossible will take a little while. I say I'll care forever, and I mean forever, if I have to hold up the sky. Crazy he calls me, sure I'm crazy, crazy in love. Am I?
25. Well, I'm willing, I'm able, I'm frantic, much alive. Well, I'm 6 feet tall, I ain't no hand-me-down. Yes, I'm 6 feet tall and I ain't no hand-me-down. Well, I got a gal in town who calls me Good Rockin' Brown. Well, I'm a single man, I really don't need a wife. Pick up you gals, yes, I'm a single man, I really don't need a wife. Yes, I'm gonna stay this way, cause ooh, what a wonderful life. Oh, I'm a mighty man, I'm young and I'm in my prime. Yes, a mighty man, I'm young and I'm in my prime. Well, when you want me hollering, I'll be there on time. Well, when there's work to do, send for the mighty one. Yes, when there's work to do, you better send for the mighty one. Yes, he'll stay on the job until the job is done.
I'm as corny as Kansas in August. I'm as normal as blueberry pie. No more a smart little girl with no heart. I have found me a wonderful guy. I am in a conventional dither with a conventional star in my eye. And you will note there's a lump in my throat when I speak of that wonderful guy. I'm as tried and as gay as the daisy in May, a cliche coming true. I'm bromidic and bright as a moon.
Oh, hello, my boy. Bye.
I'm as corny as Kansas in August, high as a flag on the 4th of July. If you'll excuse an expression I use, I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love with a wonderful guy. No more a smart little girl with no heart. I have found me a wonderful guy. I'm as tried and as gay as a daisy in May, a cliche coming.
You came back. Sure thing, human.
People of the capital Wasteland, it is I, Three Dog, your ruler. Hear me and obey. Oh, sorry, that's that other radio station. News time, children. If you've run into him, you know you just can't trust that despicable little deceiver from Vault-Tec. And now, he's at it again. Take a listen. Looks like Rivet City's latest visitor, a certain Zimmer from the scientifically superior Commons, has finally packed his bags and headed home.
Give me a shout if you need anything else. Come back soon, please.
Has abandoned his life here in the capital Wasteland and gone with him. A case of unrequited middle-aged romance? Or some kind of spontaneously beneficial business arrangement? I'd asked the kid from 101, but I hear he's busy oogling some newly obtained piece of shiny Commonwealth technology. Quite a quink of a dink, that. Thanks for listening, children. This is Free Dog, ow! And you're listening to Galaxy News Radio. We're Radio Free Wasteland, and we're here for you. And now a super important public service announcement. Don't feed the Yaogwai, that is all. Now, some music.
Well, 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 if it isn't the greatest American hero. Or Abraham Washington's greatest, anyway. I figured we'd bump into each other again. What brings you all the way out to Goulsville? You know, I think I've had my fill of wasteland roaming and picking through ruined buildings for a while. I'm just gonna kick back and spend my caps. But thanks for asking. Bye.
You'll hear a tune that lives in the heart of a bluebird, and you'll find happy times. Though things may look very dark, your dream is
Hey, first Gob goes to see the world. No? Okay then. Don't let these people get to you.
so wish on the moon, and someday it may be tomorrow. You will suddenly hear
Yes?
chimes,
Hey man, what's happening?
and you'll have your
Well, look who's back. Can you pay me? Let me know if you need something. Not a good idea.
so wish on the moon, and someday it may be tomorrow. You will suddenly
How's it going? Oh,
hear
sorry.
chimes,
No time to talk.
so wish on the moon, and someday it may be
Sorry.
tomorrow.
No time to talk. The air circulation system is
You
busted
will
again.
suddenly hear chimes. So wish on the moon,
Just try not to kill me.
and someday it may be tomorrow. You will suddenly hear chimes, and you'll have your happy time.
Things just seem to slip out of
Take from my 45 in the middle of it. Got lots of stuff going on. Some of the latest news. Today's weather excessively violent. Later, 5-day forecast. Until next time, this is Reno! And you're listening to Galaxy News Radio, bringing you the truth, no matter how bad it hurts. Now, some music.
Maybe you'll think of me when you are all alone. Maybe the one who is waiting for you will prove untrue. Then what will you that I were here. Maybe you'll ask me to come back again, and maybe I'll say maybe you'll think of me when you are all alone. Maybe the one who is waiting for you will prove untrue. Then what will I do? Maybe you'll sit inside, wishing that I were near. Then maybe you'll ask me to come back again. And maybe
native, son, your cares away. Native, learn to live and play. Flowers need sun, the supply for everyone. Life's worth living when nature's giving happiness to everyone. So let's go, sonny.
You're listening to Galaxy News Radio, and I'm your host, Three Dog, Lord and Master of all, I survey. Yes, time for the news. If you have trouble sleeping, maybe it's because that kid from Vault 101 has become the stuff of nightmares, and is out there, walking among us. The master of adventure himself, that rough and tumble lad from Vault 101, has really outdone himself this time. The kid has recovered one of this country's most important historical artifacts, the Declaration of Independence. Huzzah! The time of British oppression is finally over. Now we can finally turn our attention to the super mutants, raiders, and rad scorpions. Until next time, this is Three Dog, ow! And you're listening to Galaxy News Radio, bringing you the truth, no matter how bad it hurts. Up next, we've got a public service announcement. Listen up, children, this stuff's important. Just a friendly reminder to all you would-be bigots out there, ghouls are people too. You see, children, ghouls are simply humans who've been exposed to an ungodly amount of radiation and haven't had the good fortune to die. Sure, they may look like hideous zombies from an old monster flick, but their hearts, their souls, their tears are all very much human. So please, if you meet one of the capital Wasteland's mini ghouls, leave your prejudice at the door, and your pistol in its holster. Ah yes, one important caveat, kiddies. Those feral ghouls that prefer the dark, dank underground, they are basically mindless zombies, so kill as many as you damn well please. Now, some music.
I'm tickled pink that things are rosy and skies are blue once again. No more will I cry or cry. I'm tickled pink, the moon is yellow, and I'm your fellow tonight. Soon we'll reach that red letter day, when I will pop the question, and you say okay. Say then we'll be married in the month of May. I'm tickled pink that things are rosy and skies are blue once again. Let the bygones go by. No more will I sigh or cry. I'm tickled pink, the moon is yellow, and I'm your fellow tonight. Soon we'll read that red letter day, when I will pop the question, and you say okay. Say then we'll be married in the month of May.
Boys and girls, prepare to be astounded, bedazzled, and otherwise stupefied. I'm Three Dog, your master of ceremonies. And here's me with the news. If you have trouble sleeping, maybe it's because that kid from Vault 101 has become the stuff of nightmares and is out there, walking among us. This, faithful listeners, is the story of a little boy named Brian Wilkes. You see, Brian's from Great Edge, a small settlement that was recently overrun with overzealous giant ants. Brian, sadly, was the sole survivor. That's where the kid from Vault 101 comes in, and where our story, unfortunately, gets even worse. You see, Mr. Vault 101 may have stopped the ant problem, but he couldn't be bothered to help poor little Brian. No. But what did he do with the boy, Three Dog? Where's Brian Wilkes now? I'll tell you where Brian Wilkes is. He's at fucking Paradise Falls, that's where. Oh, you heard me right. 101. A little defenseless boy begged you for help. And what did you do? You sold him as a fucking slave. Shame, shame, shame on you. Until next time, this is Three Dog, ow! And you're listening to Galaxy News Radio, bringing you the truth, no matter how bad it hurts. Now, some music.
I'm as corny as Kansas in August. I'm as normal as blueberry pie. No more a smart little girl with no heart. I have found me a wonderful guy. I am in a conventional dither with a conventional star in my eye. And you will note there's a lump in my throat when I speak of that wonderful guy. I'm as tried and as gay as the daisy in May, a cliche coming true. I'm bromidic and bright as a moon, happy night, pouring light on the tube. I'm as corny as Kansas in August, high as a flag on the 4th of July. If you'll excuse an expression I use, I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love with a wonderful guy. A smart little girl with no heart, I have found me a wonderful guy. I'm I'm as tried and as gay as a daisy in May, a cliche coming true. I'm bromidic and bright as a moon, happy night, pouring light on the sea. I'm as corny as Kansas in August, high as a flag on the 4th of July. If you'll excuse an expression, I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love with a wonderful guy.
The roads are the dustiest, the winds are the gustiest, the gates are the rustiest, the pies are the trustiest, the songs the lustiest, the friends the trustiest, way back home. Back home. The trees are the sappiest, the days are the happiest, the dogs are the yappiest, the kids are the scrappiest, the jokes the snappiest, the folks the happiest, way back home. Don't know why I left the homestead, I really must confess. I'm a weary exile, singing my song of loneliness. The grass is the springiest, the bees are the stingiest, the birds are the wingiest, the bells are the ringiest, the heart's the singiest, the arms the clingiest, way back home. What about the sun? Sun's the blaziest, fields the daisiest, cows the craziest, the help's the laziest, the boys are the wittiest, the girls are the prettiest, way back home. The pigs are the snootiest, the owls are the hootiest, plants the fruitiest, stars the shootiest, the grin's the funniest, the smile's the sunniest, way back home. Don't know why I left the homestead, I really must confess. I'm a weary exile, singing my song of loneliness. The food is the spreadiest, the wine is the headiest, the pals are the readiest, the gals are the steadiest, the love the liveliest, the life the loveliest, way back, way back, way back home. No place like home, sweet home.
Let's go sunning, it's so good for you. Let's go sunning, neath the sky of blue. Greet the sun every morn. Feel as free and happy as the day you were born. Let's go native, sun your cares away. Be creative, learn to live and play. Pretty flowers need the sun. This applies to everyone. Life's worth living when nature's giving happiness to everyone. So let's go sunny.
GNR, 3 Dog, all you need to know. News time, children. If you have trouble sleeping, maybe it's because that kid from Vault 101 has become the stuff of nightmares and is out there, walking among us. I've gotten word that a band of mercs called Riley's Rangers were trapped on a DC rooftop, pinned down by super mutants. It would seem that a brave soldier named Theo was lost in the line of duty, but some of the others have been rescued. Do I suspect some Vault Dweller intervention on this one? I certainly do. Good work, 101. Until next time, this is Three Dog. Ow!
Welcome to Potomac Attire. I think I've seen you in here before.
No matter how bad it hurts.
Straight to the point. I like that. Pleasure doing business with you.
That civilization is a thing for me to see.
So, bongo, 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 I don't wanna leave the Congo. Oh, no, 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 no. Bingo, bango, bongo, I'm so hot.
Have you found anything you like? I'll see what I can do. Straight to the point. Another satisfied customer. Come back soon.
Automobile.
You know you can get hurt that way, Daniel?
At the movies they have got to pay many coconuts to see.
What do they see, Donnie?
Uncivilized pictures that the newsreel takes of me.
Good to see you. Don't tell me your
So,
problems.
bongo, 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 he don't want to be around. No, 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 no. Bingo, bango, bongo, he's so happy in the jungle, he refused to go.
Don't want no penthouse, bathtub, streetcars, taxis, noise in my ear.
So no matter how they coax him,
I'll stay right here.
they hurry like savages to get aboard an iron train.
Tringalingo Hula Humble Express.
And though it's smoky and it's crowded, they're too civilized to complain.
Now when they've got 2 weeks vacation, they hurry to vacation ground.
What do they do, Donnie?
They swim and they fish, but that's what I do all year round.
So, bongo, 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 I don't wanna leave the Congo. No, 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 no. Bingo, bango, bongo, I'm so happy in the jungle, I refuse to go.
Don't want no jailhouse,
Shotgun,
fish hooks,
golf club.
I got my spears.
So no matter how they coax him,
I'll stay right here.
they have things like the atom bomb.
So I think I'll stay where I am.
Civilization, I'll stay right here.
suffer nightmares, and is out there, walking among us. I've gotten word that a band of mercs called Riley's Rangers were trapped on a DC rooftop, pinned down by super mutants. It would seem that a brave soldier named Theo was following the line of duty, but some of the others have been rescued. Do I suspect some dweller intervention on this one? I certainly do. Good work, 101. Until next time, this is 3 Dog, ow! And you're listening to Galaxy News Radio, bringing you the truth, no matter how bad it hurts. Now, some music.
Time have changed, and we've often rewound the clock since the Puritans got the shock when they landed on Plymouth Rock. If today any shock they should try to stem, instead of landing on Plymouth Rock would land on them. In olden days, when ships would stop, the storm was something shocking, but now God knows anything goes. Good authors too, who once knew better words, now only use 4-letter words like you grow. Anything goes. If driving fast cars you like, if low bars you like, if old hymns you like, if bare limbs you like, stay west you like, or me undressed you like, nobody will know. When every night the distant Martin is shooting and Newton's parties in studio. Anything goes. When Mrs. Ed McLean, God bless her, can get Russian red to yes, then I suppose anything goes. When Rockefeller still can order enough money to let Max Gordon produce his show, anything goes. The world has gone mad today, and good bad today, and black white today, and days night today, and that gent today you gave a cent today once had several chateaux. When folks who still can ride in jitneys find out Vanderbilt with his black baby clothes, anything goes.
What do you need? If the price is right. A pleasure doing business with you. Bye!
Just think of those shots you got, and those knocks you got, and those blues you got from those news you got, and those pains you got, and any pain you got from those little radios. So, Mrs.
Dustiest, the winds are the gustiest, the gates are the rustiest, the pies are the crustiest, the songs the lustiest, the friends the trustiest, way back home. The trees are the sappiest, the days are the nappiest, the dogs are the yappiest, the kids are the scrappiest, the jokes the snappiest, the folks the happiest, way back home. Don't know why I left the homestead, I really must confess. I'm a weary exile, singing my song of loneliness. The grass grass is the springiest, the bees are the stingiest, the birds are the wingiest, the bells are the ringiest, the heart's the singiest, the arms the clingiest, way back home. What about the sun? Sun's the blaziest, fields the daisiest, and the cows the craziest, the help's the laziest, the boys are the wittiest, the girls are the prettiest, way back home. The pigs are the snootiest, the owls are the hootiest, the plants the fruitiest, stars the shootiest, the trees the funniest, the smile's the sunniest, way back home. Don't know if I like the homestead. I really must. I'm a weary exile, singing my song of loneliness. The food is the spreadiest, the wine is the headiest, the pals are the readiest, the gals are the steadiest, the love the liveliest, the life the loveliest, way back, way back, way back home. No place like home, sweet home.
Outsider, you have arrived. Please, come closer. I have something of the utmost urgency to speak to you about. Do hurry. He doesn't like to be kept waiting. I'm so glad you're here. It's been a while since anyone's visited us, and he's been waiting for someone like yourself to arrive. If you wouldn't mind following me, I'll bring you right to him. I'm sorry. In my excitement, I got ahead of myself. I'm Tree Father Birch, and I have the great fortune of being leader of his people, the Tree Minders. Beyond that gate is our home, Oasis. Why, he is, of course. If you'll just follow me to the pavilion, all will be explained. Excellent. Please, follow me. All will be explained soon.
We welcome you with outstretched arms.
Welcome, outsider. Welcome to Oasis. You have no idea how overjoyed I am to see you. Normally, outsiders are forbidden inside Oasis, but he has made an exception. No, I suppose you haven't. In fact, few who live outside of Oasis have. Everything you see around you, from the tallest tree to the smallest blade of grass, is a gift from him. He's no mere god, my friend. He is the one who grows. He is the one who gives. And he is the one who guides.
Hey, kiddies.
Thanks to
This is
him,
Free Dog.
the tree minders have a home.
Voice in the darkness.
I would have preferred that he made the introduction, but I understand your hesitation. The Great One is a God tree. A living, breathing, speaking God tree. The tree minders are blessed to have this being watch over us.
And attempts to make contact have been met with silence.
Yes, my apologies. I don't speak to outsiders very often, and I tend to get lost in conversation. As you approached Oasis, he said you were coming, and I was sent out to meet you personally with a request. He wishes to meet with you. You'd be the first outsider to do so in a very long time. Yes, person. To meet him, you must undergo the ceremony of purification. Once that's complete, you'll be able to speak to him. Whenever you're ready, we may begin.
Making your life as fucking miserable as humanly possible.
It's simple, really. You drink the sap from the basin here in the pavilion. The sap will purify your mind and body of anything harmful that could possibly hurt him. I assure you, nothing harmful will happen to you. Very good. Take your place in front of the basin, and let's begin.
Well, I'm a mighty, mighty man. I'm young and I'm in my prime. Yes, I'm a mighty,
As soon as
mighty
the
man.
rest of the
I'm
tree
young and
minders
I'm
are in
in my
place, we'll
prime. Well, I don't pick my jobs.
begin. We will now recite the blessing to ward off any harm the outsider may be carrying before he proceeds to the grove.
I bid you depart, agents of destruction, through the power of his divine will.
Leave our homes and bodies immediately. Live no longer in them, but pass over into places where you can harm no one.
In the name of his frondescence, I call his wrath upon you, so that wherever you may go, you bear it with you.
And, diminishing from day to day, you may disappear, except where you serve the health and good purposes of mankind. May no trace of you be found.
All this may he be so good as to grant us, who is to come to judge the living and the dead, and the world by his verdure.
Amen. Soon, you will pass peacefully into sleep, outsider. And when you awake, you will witness his glory firsthand.
Glad to see you're finally awake. I can't believe they made you do that stupid ceremony. They listen when I talk, but they don't hear. You know what I mean? Neither have I. Well, I talked to Herbert, but he never really says anything back. Do you, Herbert? He kept growing around me. Maybe for calling him Herbert all the time. His name's really Bob. I think it's funny when I call him Herbert, though. Well, you're quite clever. See, Bob used to ride around on top of my head. Sunk his roots right in there, you know? Well, eventually he got bigger than me, and then I pretty much ended up inside. It was a long time ago. I tend to lose track. I was exploring some sort of a military base with some other people. I think it was called Mariposa. We were pretty deep inside and we found some weird vats of this nasty green goo. Right when we were about to leave, I think we were attacked. Yeah. Last thing I remember before blacking out was something knocking my friend into the stuff. You have no idea how glad I am to hear that. Or we're glad to hear that. Me and Bob. I had you brought in here to ask a very simple favor. Would you please kill me? I wish it was that simple. No. There's only one way you're gonna be able to do this for me. Oh, no, don't worry about them. When you decide to go down there, I'll have a little chat with Birch and the rest of the gang. They usually don't understand a word I say, but I'll make them come around. How to put this? I've been feeling rather spread out lately. I think Bob's kinda shoved my insides around some. It's hard to tell where everything is, but it's always that way with one's insides, isn't it? Anyway, I believe Bob's carried some of my organs into his root system. I want you to go underground and destroy my heart. Now, how exactly am I supposed to do that? I can barely move anymore. Thanks to Bob, I'm obviously not going to be doing anything for a very long time. You will? Oh, you made us so happy. Oh, isn't that right, Bob? Just give me a little time to say goodbye to good old Bob, and then I'll be ready. No. Herbert is the tree. Bob is his real name, but I call him Herbert because I think it's pretty funny. But I'm still in here too. What's left of me? The name's Harold. Look, Herbert, he's back. I told you. Oh, no. Fire would be too painful for me and poor old Bob. You keep that stuff away from us. The heart would be just fine, and I won't feel a thing. It's kinda embarrassing, really. Once a year, Bob decides he's gonna go ahead and start growing these weird pods filled with tiny seeds. Well, all it takes is a good wind and the seeds just fly everywhere. I call them Herbert's seeds. He hates that. Don't worry, Herbert. He'll be back. I love that one. It gets me every time.
them out of the way. Crazy calls me. Sure, I'm crazy. Crazy in love, I'd say. I say I'll go through fire, and I'll go through fire. As he wants it, so it will be. Crazy calls me. Sure, I'm crazy, crazy in love, you see. Like the wind that shakes the bough, he moves me with a smile. The difficult I'll do right now. The impossible will take a little while. I say I'll get it and I'll if I have to hold up the sky. Crazy calls me. Sure, I'm crazy. You're dead, big sack. Crazy in love. Kick ass. Oh. Come on, boy. That shakes the moves me with a smile. The difficult I'll do right now. The impossible will take a little while. I say I'll forever, and I mean forever. If I have to hold up the sky. Crazy he calls me. Sure, I'm crazy, crazy in love. Am I?
What's up, Wastelanders? This is Three Dog Bow Wow, and you're listening to GNR. That's Galaxy News Radio, in case you forgot. Let me ask you something, children. You hungry for some 200-year-old Salisbury steak? You hungry for some news? I'm guessing news. Here you go. Here's a question for all you faithful listeners. Have you guys and gals ever seen a tree? No, not those shriveled black things. I'm talking real trees. Brown bark, green leaves, photosynthesis, all that good stuff. Now what if I, the all-powerful Three Dog, Bow Wow Wow, were to tell you that somewhere right here in the capital Wasteland is a place with lots of trees. A veritable oasis of green in that depressing sea of brown. Look, it was years ago, and I may have been experimenting with Jet at the time. But I'm telling you, it's out there. Thanks for listening, children. This is Three Dog, ow! And you're listening to Galaxy News Radio. We're Radio Free Wasteland, and we're here for you. Time once again for an important GNR public service announcement. We all know the dangers of radiation, but with the right precautions, you can prevent accidental death or even ghoulification. Keep your eyes on those Geiger counters, kids. Tick, tick, tickety means run your ass out of there, and then pop some rat away for good measure. If you do need to head into the heat, be smart. Give yourself a nice boost of Rad-X first. Remember, only you can prevent human flesh fires. And now, some music.
Hey everybody, did the news get around about a guy named Butcher Pete? Old Pete just flew into this town and he's chopping up all the women's meat. it! Into each life some rain must fall, but too much is falling in mine. Into each heart some tears must fall, but someday the sun will shine. Some folks can lose the blues in their hearts, but when I think of you, another shower starts. Into each life some rain must fall, but too much is falling in mine.
Into each life some rain must fall, but too much is falling in mine. Into each heart some tears must fall, but someday the sun will shine. Some folks can lose the blues in their hearts, but when I think of you, another shower starts. Into each life some rain must fall, but too much is falling in mine.
into each and every life. Some rain has got to fall, but too much of that stuff has fallen into mine. And into each heart, some tears has got to fall. But I know that someday that sun is bound to shine.
Some folks can lose the blues in their heart.
But when I think of you, another shower starts into each life. Some rain must fall, but too much is falling in mine.
Hello, Capital Wasteland. This is Three Dog. Ow! Coming to you loud and proud from Galaxy News Radio. What rhymes with shoes and often gives you the blues? That's right. It's time for the cashews. Okay, that's right. How about it? I've got new reports from the settlement known as Big Town that Mr. Boss Guy has helped them out with one hell of a mess. Something about a rescue from super mutants, if you can believe that. Nice going, kid. Until next time, this is Three Dog. Telling you the truth, no matter how bad it is. Time once again for an important GNR public service announcement. Beat the Yaogwai, that is all. And now, some music.
Maybe you'll think of me when you are all alone. Maybe the one who is waiting for you will prove untrue. Then what will you do? Maybe you'll sit and sigh, wishing that I were near. Then maybe you'll ask me to come back again, and maybe I'll say maybe. Maybe you think of me when you are all alone. Maybe the one who is waiting for you will prove untrue. Then what will I do? Maybe you said it. Maybe you'll ask me to come
Hey, nifty America. It's me, your president, John Gotcha! 3 Dog here. How's everyone doing? News time, children. If you have trouble sleeping, maybe it's because that kid from Vault 101 has become the stuff of nightmares. And is out there, walking among us. Children, I'm afraid I've got some terrible news. GNR sources have confirmed that the mushroom cloud seen in the vicinity of Megaton was in fact Megaton. It's been no secret that the pre-war nuke in the center of town had a live atomic core, and under the wrong conditions could still go kaboom. Well, go kaboom it has. But it was all just a tragic accident, right? Don't you believe that for a second, folks?
My. You certainly do look a little bit worn out from your travels. Oh, just look at my terrible manners. I'm Agatha. It's so nice to meet you. Now, what brings you all the way out here?
But just who did the dirty deed?
Oh, don't worry about me. I'm just fine out here. My husband, rest his poor soul, saw to it that our house was well protected from the elements and the inhabitants of the wastes. Well, that's kind of you to say. Yes, he's gone. After he built this place, we spent many happy years together. We decided to cut off contact with the outside world and just depend on each other for comfort and company. Oh, goodness, no. I have a supply caravan that passes here maybe once a week. I trade with them for whatever I need, and I stock up enough till they return. Besides shelter, well, I offer something in the way of entertainment. I play songs on my homemade violin, and people trade me goods. If not in person, I use my husband's old radio set. The men in the caravan say it keeps their morale up on lonely nights in the Wasteland. Oh, you are a clever one. Yes, that's exactly the problem that I have with it. It doesn't quite play all of the notes correctly, and I have to constantly tinker with it. Yes, my husband was very proud of the setup. He tinkered with that thing for years to get it working. I've tried to use it to get whatever I need, but I've never gotten a reply. But now that you mention it, yes, there is. My training depends on my violin. Without it, I have nothing to play, no way to make music. If you can bring me a violin, a better one, I'd feel much more secure. Yes, very sad, isn't it? Sad to think that no more musical instruments will ever be made the old way ever again. Well, fortunately, I know where perhaps the last real violin in the world exists. If you give me your word that you will recover it, I will tell you more. I feel bad sending you off with nothing like this. I have a small amount of ammunition that my husband left behind, a box of odds and ends. I don't think I've opened it in years. If you do this for me, you're welcome to take whatever you need. Oh, I don't think I've been this happy in years. As promised, here's the key to the ammunition box. It's right under the radio table. Before you leave, I have some information that may help you, at least a place to begin. It all starts with my great-great-grandmother Hilda back in 2077, before the bombs fell. Of a kind, yes. Hilda sent a good deal of letters to my great-grandmother Mary, who passed them on, and so forth. I suppose the correspondence could be considered a diary of sorts. It certainly is a long time. That precious instrument has been through a lot. Anyway, Hilda was quite a special woman, classically trained and exceptionally talented at the violin. Her pride and joy was her Stradivarius violin. I can only imagine how exquisite this instrument must have been. When the war reared its head, she was invited by Vault-Tec into Vault 92. They claimed the vault would be dedicated to preserving musical talent. Vault-Tec was always promoting the vaults being used for the preservation of the arts and all that nonsense. Hilda couldn't pass on a chance to meet many of the other musical talents of the world, so she accepted their invitation. Then the bombs fell, the vault was sealed, and my family never heard from her again. She kept it in a special pressurized case. Inside the case is the perfect temperature and humidity for the instrument. If the case is still functioning, the Stradivarius would be in perfect shape. Hilda's Stradivarius was named the Soir Stradivarius. All of them had names. That's what I want you to get. You do? Amazing! Thank you for this. You have no idea what this means to me. Good luck to you. Watch yourself out there.
Living for you. It's easy to live. When you're in love, and I'm so in love, there's nothing in life but you.
Do you like being bad? Or is it just you can't help it?
The years I'm giving, they're easy to give. When you're in love, I'm happy to do whatever I do for you. For you. Maybe I'm a fool, but it's fun. People say you rule me with your hand, darling, it's grand. They just don't understand living for you. It's easy living, it's easy to live. You're in love, and I'm so in love. There's nothing in life but you. You'll think of me when you are all alone. Maybe the one who is waiting for you will prove untrue. Then what will you do? Maybe you'll sit and decide, wishing that I were near. Then maybe you'll ask me to come back again, and maybe I'll say you think of me when you are all alone. Maybe the one who is waiting for you will prove untrue. Then what will I do? Maybe you'll sit inside, wishing that I then maybe
I'm 3 Dog, your master of ceremonies. Here's the latest news. Unemployment is down, stocks are up, and the UN has just declared global peace forever. Now the smart money's on them having some kind of camp out that way. Keep that in mind the next time you feel like nosing around that neighborhood. Until next time, this is 3 Dog, ow! And you're listening to Galaxy News Radio, bringing you the truth, no matter how bad it hurts. And now, a super important public service announcement. We all know the dangers of radiation, but with the right precautions, you can prevent accidental death or even ghoulification. Keep your eyes on those Geiger counters, kids. Tick, tick, tickety means run your ass out of there, and then pop some crowd away for good measure. If you do need to head into the heat, be smart. Give yourself a nice boost of radiation. Only you can prevent you from flesh fires. And now, some music.
morning, a missionary advertised with neon signs. He tell the native population that civilization is fine. And 3 educated savages holler from a bamboo tree that civilization is a thing for me to see.
So bongo, 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 I don't wanna leave the Congo, oh, no, 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 no. Bingo, bango, bongo, I'm so happy in the jungle, I refuse to go. Don't want no bright lights, false teeth, doorbells, landlords, I make it clear
that no matter how they coax him,
I'll stay right here. I look through a magazine the missionary's wife concealed.
Magazine? What happens?
I see how people who are civilized bung you with automobiles.
You know you can get hurt that way, too.
At the movies they have got to pay many coconuts to see.
What do they see, Donnie?
Uncivilized pictures that the newsreel takes of me.
So, bongo, 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 he don't wanna leave the Congo, no, 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 no. Bingo, bango, bongo, he's so happy in the jungle, he refused to go.
Don't want no penthouse, bathtub, streetcars, taxis, noise in my ear.
So no matter how they coax him,
I'll stay right here.
They hurry like savages to get aboard an iron train.
Express.
And though it's smoky and it's crowded, they're too civilized to complain.
When they've got 2 weeks vacation, they hurry to vacation ground.
What do they do, Donnie?
They swim and they fish, but that's what I do all year round.
So, bongo, 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 I don't wanna leave the Congo, no, 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 no. Bingo, bango, bongo, I'm so happy in the jungle, I refuse to go.
Don't want no jailhouse,
Shotgun,
fish hooks,
golf club,
I got my spear.
So no matter how they coax him,
I'll stay right here.
They have things like the atom bomb.
So I think I'll stay where I am.
Civilization, I'll stay right here.
I'm a bit encouraged by the latest batch of data. It seems that 33% of the subjects are now lapsing into a trance-like state on occasion. When in this state, we're fairly certain that suggestion and programming of the subject can be applied. We've begun testing this by implanting subtle cues in affected subjects, making them scratch their ear or constantly fix their hair. So far, I'm happy to report a 100% success rate on this implementation method. Disaster today. One of our test subjects, V920717, has murdered 3 other residents in a fit of unbridled rage, the likes of which I've never seen. It took almost 23 shots before the security team took him down. This subject has no history of violence or mental instability whatsoever. My concern is that this subject is one of our most successful implant recipients, able to execute complex instructions during a trance state.
Into clouds some rain must fall. In my into each heart some tears must fall. But someday the sun will shine. Some folks can lose the blues in their hearts, but when I think of you...
I can't believe what I've discovered. Just before he died, one of the security team members told me everything. The Overseer has been implanting these murderous intentions in the entire Vault population without my knowledge. Using the loudspeakers in the dorms instead of just the studios. He subjected everyone to the white noise as they slept. He then implanted combat suggestions he claims came from Vault-Tec itself. He must be completely insane. No observation, no controls. I'm going to have to confront him now and make him pay for what he's done. Half the Vault is dead. The other half, fighting for its life. Good luck to all of us. And may God have mercy on our souls.
Some folks can lose the blues in their heart, but when I think of you, another shower starts. Into each life some rain must fall, but too much is falling in mine.
Into each and every life, some rain has got to fall. But too much of that stuff is falling into mine. And into each heart, some tears has got to fall. But I know that someday that sun is bound to shine.
Some folks lose the blues in their hearts,
but when I think of you, another shower starts. Into each life some rain must fall, but too much is falling in mine.
You're listening to Galaxy News Radio, and I'm your host, the Red Dog, Lord and Master of all I survey. Everyone ready for the Capital Wasteland's latest news? Me neither, but it's that time again. Alright, Three Dog has heard about some crazy things going on out there in the Capital Wasteland, but this one just might beat them all. I've been getting some scattered reports that a couple of costumed kooks have been battling for control of the settlement called Canterbury Commons. One of these wackos seems to be assisted by robots, and the other by mutated bugs. Every day it seems to be the same nutty scene, with the scuffles ending in a stalemate. So if your travels take you to Canterbury Commons, keep your head down and your assault rifle loaded for crazy. Thanks for listening, children. This is Three Dog, ow! And you're listening to Galaxy News Radio. We're Radio-Free Wasteland.
So far, the experiment is going exactly as planned. We're subjecting the residents to extremely low-frequency white noise, regular intervals through the loudspeaker system. Using the soundproof recording studios and musicians was an inspired idea. Kudos to the Vault-Tec selection committee on their shrewdness.
Time
You have the violin? You've done it! Oh, my goodness gracious. Seems like you've been gone forever. Please tell me you have good news. Oh, my goodness. I must see it, please. Oh, my. It's more beautiful than I could have ever imagined. I can't thank you enough. I wish I had something to give you, a more suitable reward for all your efforts. All I can give you is the frequency to my radio set. Tune in whenever you feel like listening to the strains of an old woman's violin playing.
When Rockefeller still can hoard enough money to let Matt Gordon produce his show, anything goes. The world has gone mad today, and good's bad today, and black's white today, and day's night today, and that
I'm dedicating this next piece of music to my loving husband. May his soul find peace.
Can't talk now, they're fighting. This is awesome. my army.
The citizens of this town have nothing to fear. The Mechanist is here to protect them.
We'll see about that. Cast my ant soldiers. Destroy this fool and his tin boys.
Don't spoil my steadfast creation. Show the promise humanity's true power.
The boys are done for. They killed themselves off with their petty wars. Who dares interrupt the antagonizer? Be gone!
Something you'll never be.
Fool! Humanity's creations were the seeds of their undoing. And now, the world will belong to the...
Are you all right? You aren't hurt, are you? I'd like to apologize for the rude welcome. Those two have been a bit of a problem lately. Name's Rowe. Uncle Rowe to most. Welcome to Canterbury Commons. For what that's worth. The, Mechanist and the Ant Agonizer. That's just what they call themselves. It's ridiculous, I know. A while ago, we were attacked by the Ant Agonizer, that woman with the ants, obviously. The Mechanist saved the town with his robots. Well, that was all well and good, but I swear their fights are getting bigger, and it's been driving off the merchants. They simply won't leave. Oh, that's terrific. I knew you'd help out. Knew it in my gut, and it's never steered me wrong on a deal yet. Find where the Ant Agonizer and the Mechanist hide and convince them to stop or otherwise end their hostility, and you'll earn 200 caps. You only need to stop one of them, really. Nowadays, I think they only stay in Canterbury to fight each other. You drive a hard bargain, friend. But seeing how we haven't been able to solve the problem ourselves, fine. You've got a deal. But I expect results. Oh, and please do try to use some discretion. We already have plenty of would-be heroes starting wars in our streets. We don't need another. You can usually find one of the trade caravans at the entrance to town. They come through every day or two. Other than them, Porter's always got food for sale down at the diner. We used to have a better mechanic, but that didn't work out so well. I'll see what I can do.
Just a word to my Wasteland friends out there. Stay safe, stay healthy, and above all, stay happy.
Good luck with those two troublemakers.
Antagonizer!
What do you want? Can't you see I'm busy? This is Canterbury Commons, where dirty old lechers get rid of everything they picked up on the road. Unless it's not treatable, that is. And I'm Machete. Dom and me make sure nobody starts anything stupid in town. Keep that in mind, okay? Yeah. See you.
Hello.
This is for all those people out there who take the time to help out those in need. Enjoy the music. You've earned it.
So at last, you've penetrated the court of the antagonizer, queen of all ants. Were you sent by that meddling mechanist? He'll learn that no one can stand before my royal regimen of fighting ants. Explain yourself. Why shouldn't I have my pretties kill you where you stand? This is an unexpected surprise. So at last, you've penetrated the court of the antagonizer, queen of all ants. Were you sent by that meddling mechanist? He'll learn that no one can stand before my royal regimen of fighting ants. Explain yourself. Why shouldn't I have my pretties kill you where you stand? Ha ha! You would walk here and presume to command me? Humanity's time has come to an end. Your kind died because it knew only petty bickering and wars.
But not so, the noble ant. It works with its brethren, knowing only loyalty and duty. And this is why they have grown, while humanity crumbled.
Once I've finished with that pathetic mechanist, I will be free to spread my colonies across the wastes. Lies! Unlike the rest of you peasants, I was born for greatness. I was never meant to crawl in the muck of mankind. But the ants knew my destiny. When I was but a larva, they rescued me from my filthy human family. They saw my nobility, and they saved me from a human life of fear and pain. Now, I will lead them to their glorious future. Of course I do. Do you think I'm insane? Why, with this suit, I'm more than any ant could hope to be. And 10 times more than any mere mortal like you or the mechanist. But now, the time for your prattle has come to an end. If you shall not bow before your ant queen, then bleed before the antagonizer.
Another lovely song for a lonely traveler wandering the wasteland. You know who you are.
Newcomer to town, huh? Well, I'm Dominic Delasadro, and welcome to Canterbury Commons. Try to ignore the idiots in the costumes. Popular activities around town are trading, listening to row yap, and burying thieves in unmarked graves. Of course, we ran out of thieves to bury long ago. Saw to it myself. Might be a dead art, unless you're planning on stealing anything. When I can find time for it, sure. In the gardening business, it's the personal touches that make all the difference. Anyway, welcome to town. Don't cause trouble. Threats of violent justice, so on, so forth. You look like you know the drill. Yeah, see you.
loving husband. May his soul find peace. That song reminded me how wonderful these composers were. How delightful to have such an amazing imagination.
Aha! Vile antagonizer. You've got a lot of moxie invading my private sanctum. Pretty courageous for a spineless insect. But this is as far as you go. Now it's time to put down the foot of justice and crush your nefarious plans once and for all.
Please, stand clear. This is still a free fire. Do not
Ha! Damn! Oh!
Hi there.
With all of that fighting, I never did get to give you the official welcome to the town, did I? Welcome to Canterbury Commons, home of traders, caravanners, and most of all, of excellent bargains. Here for business or pleasure? Damn near all of them, depending on which caravan's in town. Guns, armor, food, junk. Pretty much everyone swings by the old circle eventually. Everyone but slavers, that is. It's a hassle to transport their wares, as they say. Just as well, eh? Anything else I can do to welcome you to town? That's grand. I do believe it's fair to say you've saved Canterbury. And unlike that mechanist, you did so with significantly less stress all around. Now, I do believe this is our agreed-upon payment for your fine services rendered, and a little bonus as a special thank you. Bye.
Yes?
those people